Luca's the best, better than the rest.
He plays the guitar and he sings the song.
Oh, that's so good.
I don't know.
They should rewrite it. Hey, this is Andrew Russell, the voice of Luca in Miraculous. I'm here with Lindalee, and we're gonna have some fun here at Comic-Con.
We already are.
That's right.
So how did you land a job as Luca, and what did you do before Miraculous?
So I do a lot of various voice acting for animes and video games and commercials. So that's how I originally got the part, was auditioning for it, for Ezra, who's the casting director of the show and also the English voice director. And beforehand, I actually toured in a musical called Jersey Boys. It's a Broadway musical, and I toured the country with that. So I was in that for a couple years and came back to Los Angeles, and here we are.
Oh, it's cool.
Yeah.
Girl talk.
Girl talk.
We're at it again. Okay, so there's a new boy in town, Luca.
Yes.
So what do you think about him?
Luca really likes Marinette, and I think that is so sweet. And any person who's capable of caring for another person like that gets an A+ in my book.
Is Adrien out of the picture, or?
Ooh. I don't think it's, love is much more complicated than that. I don't think you can just erase somebody, but maybe she's having new feelings. Oh, that's hard. I'm not ready to give up either one yet.
I know, right?
Yeah, I can't choose.
What do you think about the new Luca character on the show?
My understanding is that Luca is becoming quite the buzz, which,
Yes.
I know it takes away a little bit from Hawk Moth, because I think Hawk Moth is the #1 most popular character on the show, I believe, if I'm correct. But that's okay, because I can definitely share the limelight. So I'm happy for him, is what I'm saying, in a roundabout way.
Tell me what it feels like to be the other guy. Like, there was Adrien and Marinette, and everybody's
Right.
like, oh yeah. And now you Karen.
It feels exactly as you would expect it to. It's so exciting, so energizing to just come into this whole world where there's all these crazy things. There's a lot happening, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of nuts, but it's really cool to just get to transform into this really cool, edgy sort of guy. Comes in, he's like, hey, I'm just going to interrupt everything,
He's like, bye.
Bye. Get out.
Adrianette.
See ya, Adrianette.
More like Luca-net.
Oh!
This is the best interview ever.
Hey, I tried.
Ever since Luca has come in, what have you thought? Are you team Adrianette or Luca-net?
I know Tiki's about the OG Adrianette, but I love music. So maybe we should cut it. I can't say it.
Okay. It's a secret. So, Sayla, this is your first Comic-Con, and what do you think about it so far?
It's amazing. I mean, I've never seen so many different comic book heroes and movie heroes, and people are dressed up in cosplay. So amazing. It's awesome. I love it. And of course, the Miraculous cosplayers. Hello. But I have to say, I do want to see a Queen Bee. I am just excited to see that.
Okay, so this is your very first Comic-Con, and it's your first Comic-Con with Miraculous, because it's your first Comic-Con. So, how do you feel about that? Like, do you like it? Are
It's
you
so
happy?
cool. Yes, I'm so happy. And it's really cool just walking the floor and seeing the energy of the entire Comic-Con. And as far as the Miraculous panel is concerned, I'm just gonna go in and see what happens. I don't really have any expectations, to be honest. So we'll see.
Pretty much, there's been like tons and tons of new Kwamis lately. From Tiki's perspective, what does she think about that?
I was an only child. I'm going to speak for Tiki because she was kind of lonely for a minute in the first few seasons. She had plague, but sometimes you want more friends. So I'm excited. There's so many more people to play with, so many more adventures to go on, and I feel like we're much more powerful together than we are apart.
Are there any certain friendships or rivalries with any of the Kwamis that we're going to find out about?
Well, I don't want to say friendships or rivalries, but one of those for sure is going to happen. I mean, I like everybody.
Tiki's so amazing. Okay, so what do you
Yes.
think about all these new Kwamis?
I don't like them.
Why?
They don't work for me. I think if I could control all of the Kwamis, I think that my fashion could be designed quicker. Maybe I could have an entire factory of Kwamis working for me. That might be something.
You want to put the Kwamis in slavery?
Well, I didn't say slavery. Way to put words in my mouth. Of course I was going to give them a living wage. What were you thinking? He doesn't have slaves working for him. Oh, you think he's much more evil than he is.
Then how much does Nuru make an hour?
More than Plague and Tiki make. Plague and Tiki, I hear, they work for cheese and cookies. Okay, I pay cash. So it's really irrelevant how much or how little.
So do you have any hopes that any of the characters that are in the show will get any of the new Kwamis?
I know that Kwamis seem to find their perfect soulmate, but I think it'd be kind of interesting. I love when somebody has more than one, and you get to kind of have double the superpowers. Lindalee and Melalee constantly, we're like in a mind meld. What if we were Kwamis together? Right?
So we know that you get the snake Miraculous, and what does it feel like to have that going on?
It's amazing because, as you know, there's a lot of people in the show that have these amazing powers, and to be this character that kind of just came in as this sort of underground sort of love interest, maybe
Random dude,
and then all of a sudden, get the chance to do something like, I don't know how much I can say, but it's a really fun thing, and I can't wait for the Miraculous world to see what Viperian can do. It's really cool.
We've seen Aqua Tiki and Ice Tiki. What are some other cool power-ups that you would hope we would see?
Ooh, rock and roll Tiki?
Yeah, she'd
Somehow
have
some singing
she'd have those little spiky black
Oh my
bracelets.
gosh, that would be great.
So, who do you like to play better, Queen Bee or Chloe?
That is a great question. I mean, I like to play both. It's really fun to be Chloe, to get to be mean and have this amazing wardrobe and amazing house and daddykins on the speed dial. But I also like Queen Bee because I get a Miraculous and I get to say, pollen, buzz on! It's amazing.
How did you find your inner Chloe?
Where did I get Chloe? So I was raised in the valley, so that kind of attitude is very easy for me.
That makes
and
sense.
Yes, and I have a friend, I won't say her name on camera, but every time I record Chloe, I picture her voice. She is this character, so I have some inspiration from personal knowledge.
What are you excited mostly for the fans to see without giving away any spoilers?
I love the interactions of the characters, finding out how powers can work together, understanding that our villains aren't always just villains. I'm rooting for the bad guys. Not that they would stay bad, but that maybe we would see the good in them.
Do you think someday we will ever see a Gabriel origin story? Because we've already seen how a lot of the people have gotten their Miraculous, but we haven't seen Gabriel's origin.
That's what I want to know the most. There's a lot of interesting stuff. The stuff with him and Natalie, stuff, of course, his past with Emily, what's going on with that. I would love to know how he got his Miraculous. Either way, I would be happy with it, because I'm always happy when we get anything more than get that Miraculous!
So we know that Chloe / Queen Bee has become more nice lately, and everybody's saying that she might become more of a villain now.
Yeah, I mean, I can't say everything that's going to happen, but it is crazy. And I will say, I do think Chloe, deep down, we've seen her character arc. We've seen why she does what she does to Marinette. And I have to say, I have some empathy for her.
She has a good heart.
She has a good
deep down.
heart. She tries. She just wants to be loved, like all of us.
So in the panel today, they announced that some of the characters are going to have Instagram accounts.
Yes.
What do you think about that?
I'm going to go follow them all right now. I heard that they got 4,000 followers each in less than an hour of it being announced. That's a lot.
Someday, should we create something called SpotsCon?
What? Absolutely! Hey, SpotCon. I mean, we would be able to dress up as other Kwamis. We could have a cookie, like a baking contest. I could be the judge. We could meet other Miraculous from all over the world, different casts, different countries. Oh, and the toys. My gosh, the toys. All of the toys.
SpotsCon.
SpotsCon.
Since we've all been doing this for 4 years, any message to the fans?
Yeah, thank you guys for sticking around for this crazy journey. It's getting even crazier, trust me. And yeah, I hope to see you guys again next year here.
Just thank you so much for your support. I mean, I think I've said it before, but before the first episode had aired, I saw my first, Ladybug cosplayer. I mean, before, it hadn't aired anywhere, and already there were cosplayers. So it's been received so amazingly by the fans who like to cosplay and talk about it, and online, it's crazy. So I appreciate it. It's very nice every time I get a chance to meet the fans. So I'm very honored to be a part of it.
I just want to say thank you guys so much for all of your love and support, even to the mean girl. You guys are awesome. You give us so much joy and cheer, and we're just so grateful for you for watching the show.
Oh, I just want to say thank you guys. Thank you to everybody for just welcoming me and Luca with open arms into this amazing community, because it's been quite a ride. It's really fun.
I just want to say thank you for supporting the show from the very beginning until now and beyond. There are so many wonderful things coming, projects and songs and characters, and it's been a dream not only to be a part of the show, but to be a part of your lives. And thank you for being a part of mine.
Hawk Moth, more like Hawk Not.
Chloe's the best, she never rests. She has a pollen and says, pass on.
I love it. I love it.